when lives are on the line.
Are there any obvious injuries?
These men and women will risk theirs.
The lad who was driving got blood coming out of his face.
To save yours.
RTC truck.
They deal with the most serious injuries.
The patient is described as bleeding heavily.
Directly below his ear. There's a lot of blood there.
The most critical illnesses.
The reports of a male who's in cardiac arrest, and without any action, the patient will die.
The two Yorkshire Air Ambulances cover Britain's biggest county.
He's fallen 30 foot from the roof. Oh, yeah. He's got a big cut to his head.
5 million people rely on them.
All right, sorry, sweetheart.
To deliver cutting-edge emergency medicine.
We're just going to go to sleep. He's not looking particularly good.
At high speed.
If you can activate your major hemorrhage protocol.
Every day brings high drama.
Approximately 50-year-old female who's fallen in the shed on a garden fork.
High emotions.
The A19, it's a bit of an accident black spot.
He's got a lot of pain lower spine and he's also extremely tender C-spine.
Okay.
And high risks.
The patient is not a known epileptic, so doesn't normally have a fit.
Definitely shaking him out.
Falling at the moment.
Cave Rescue, element 99.
Gardening is a national pastime, but Britain's favourite hobby is also one of our most risky. 300,000 people are hospitalised after a gardening accident every year.
Air desk speaking.
On the air desk, a 999 call is coming in from South Yorkshire.
Right, I'll divert them. Cheers, mate. 1199 from air desk. Can I divert you to a job in Penistone? Over.
Penistone? Where's... What, south? That's Sheffield, yeah? Yeah, Sheffield, mate. Yeah, Pete, Penistone as in Sheffield, yeah?
Paramedics Gav and Andy were returning to base. Not anymore.
Yeah, A firm, you got 50-year-old female falling on a garden fork still stuck in abdomen, over.
Oh, on a what? Fell on a fork, I think she said, and it's stuck in her abdomen. As in a fork that used to eat. A brilliant, or a garden fork, maybe. Also, we'll get some more information en route. If it's a garden fork, they're long, aren't they? So there's potential that the penetration into the abdomen could be quite deep. And obviously, the deeper we go into the abdomen, we go through the muscular tissue into some organs of the body. You know, that's quite a nasty injury.
Yeah, no resources at sea. DCA is 4 minutes, RRV2. Sounds like the patient is a 4-pronged garden fork, it's still in the abdomen.
The patient is impaled and in danger of severe blood loss. Local paramedics are yet to reach her.
But no, she managed to get a fork in her abdomen. Unless she's tripped. The state should be coming up on your right now, Andy, just over the pylons. Okay.
Yeah, so we're going to land in this little apex here.
Visual with DCA.
I'm just going to parallel the main to that field.
It's going straight over, yeah?
Yeah, if anything happens, we'll go left.
Okay.
No way. I just got there with the walls down. Happy with that?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Pilot Colin brings them down just a few hundred yards from their casualty.
Okay, free down.
In the back garden of a house in Penistone,
Hello.
Andy finds their patient.
Now then, what's her name, sorry? Tara. Hi, Tara. Okay.
Incredibly, 50-year-old Tara Parks is still standing, with a garden fork embedded deep in her abdomen.
So, there's no way of getting the stretcher through here, is there?
Yeah, there's a side gate.
Yeah. Should we get the stretcher down? Yeah, I reckon stretch her down and we'll just get we're going to have to sit her down. Yeah. And have to sit her down just till keep it in the same position, aren't we?
How's she managed that?
I had her upside down and she walked in the shed. So it fell on it. You know, while it was upside down. So then she managed to lift it up and hold it.
All right.
The only way into the garden is by a narrow and uneven passageway.
I'm going to try and get her on here and off to the hospital, mate.
Yeah, just sorry from Medic 1 there. We've got approximately 50-year-old female who's fallen in the shed on a garden fork. Plan at the minute is to do a conscious IO because there is no IV access. TXA, some lidocaine, and then transport her to Sheffield Northern by road.
Tara is in agony. Andy must administer pain relief directly into the bone marrow in her arm using a drill called an Easy IO. It's normally used on unconscious patients.
Just let go of the fork whilst you let go of the fork.
Everything's fine, relax.
Okay. Well done.
Perfect.
Is that it?
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. Don't move that arm.
Well done. Well done.
That's the worst bit.
Really well.
This is just to numb that shoulder when we give you something down it. Okay.
One movement could cause catastrophic internal injuries. The fork must remain immobile. Putting her on the stretcher will be a delicate and dangerous process.
I want to sit and put blanket. We'll get blankets underneath her, yeah?
The fire service are on standby to cut off the heavy-duty wooden handle. Removing the fork would risk fatal hemorrhaging.
We're just going to see if we can move her as it is without in situ, without having to do anything, yeah? All right, because we don't want to cause any extra trauma to it. So we're just getting some pain relief on board, and the plan is just going to get her sat on here. All right.
Is the impaled into the fence?
No, she's not into the fence. No, she's just she fell in there and got herself up, holding it. Has walked over here and just sort of stood holding it at the minute. It's just supporting the weight of that when she's sat down. It's how easy could you take it off without causing a lot of...
Yeah, I got told to.
It's just like
no easy, to be honest.
It's going to cause a lot of vibration, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll have to use adhesive. So.
Yeah, I think for now we'll just have to leave it in as it is for the minute, I think. That's just in case you can be sick, all right?
Tara is a nurse, and even through the pain is acutely aware of her predicament.
Yeah, just give her some andantotron now, yeah.
The situation is becoming desperate. The length of the fork means she can't be flown to hospital, but the team can't waste any time getting her to surgeons. Tara's son Josh is relieved his mum is getting the help she desperately needs.
Got home from school and I come in to see Air Ambulance across from my house, and then I come into my back garden where I find my mum surrounded by paramedics with a pitchfork sticking out of it. I don't know how it happened, but it's just what I found when I got home.
We're ready to make a move, do you think? Yeah?
Yes, get a move.
Right then. So we're going with plan with sitting semi-recumbent. You can, Mummy. We're just going to support it, okay? Can we just want a minimal amount of it? We're going to get you sat on here. Want your bum on here, all right? Couple of little steps forward. You're doing really well. Well done. That's it. And then we're going to swing round a little bit. When you're ready, you need to face your shed to your right, okay? Nice and gently. Keep going.
Inch by inch, Gav guides Tara towards the stretcher.
You know what you're doing really well. That's it. Keep going. That's it. Really well done. That's it.
One false move could be fatal.
I want you to very, very gently. I'm just going to hold you back in your trousers. You're just going to lower yourself onto this seat, okay? We're just going to come with you. All right. Really well done. That's it.
Lift it up.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, that's it. We've got you. That's it.
Lift it up.
Let's just put the back up a bit more.
There,
that's it.
Handle.
Right, just get
the handle.
Your hand. Right.
No.
Right, listen. You just go.
Lift it up.
All right.
At last, Tara is on the stretcher. Andy's alerting the Northern General Hospital, 14 miles away.
Be a bit more lateral, but it isn't, is it?
She's a GCS of 15. All her observations, her blood pressure, her blood pressure was like 138 systolic. All her other obs were okay. She's conscious. She's had an IO put in her left shoulder. She's had some TXA 1 gram, 4 milligrams of andantotron, some morphine, and she's just having a bit more morphine now.
Morphine?
No, by land, so we'll be about 20 minutes.
Morphine, push.
Tara's ordeal is far from over. Between her garden and the ambulance is a narrow, uneven path.
We're going to start to move out across your garden. It's going to be a little bit bumpy, so you scream as much as you want to scream, okay? All right?
It will be a tricky operation for the medics to get her to the ambulance without moving the fork. Her life may depend on their care. In a garden in South Yorkshire, medics are battling to extricate 50-year-old nurse Tara Parks. She's been impaled through the abdomen on a garden fork.
So we're just going to have to take it nice and steady, aren't we? All right.
Tara has been inched onto a stretcher. But with the fork still embedded, one jolt could kill her.
We're going to start to move out across your guard. It's going to be a little bit bumpy, so you scream as much as you want to scream, OK? All right. Is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Yeah? Should we have 2 on this end, actually?
Yeah.
And we'll get 2 at that end. We've got 5 minutes in your hand as well. OK. Are we ready? Is everybody ready to move?
Yeah.
OK, I'll move. Ready, steady, move. We'll just go a bit at a time.
Well done, Tara.
Andy, we're going to have to support this manually going. There's no way of supporting that any other way.
Supporting you as well with that?
Yeah.
Any movement of the fork could cause potentially catastrophic internal injuries to vital organs.
Yeah. OK. Bring it round.
Get in there.
Yeah.
She's walked into the shed and tripped up. That fork was fork side up and she's gone straight onto the fork. And it's obviously penetrated her abdomen. All her obs are looking good. There's a bit of blood around the fork, but the best thing is not to remove the fork. She's going to need to go to the theatre for that. And we're going to crack on and get her to hospital.
Right. There's a couple of little bumps here. Hang on a sec.
Yeah.
You good there, yeah?
Nice and slow.
Yeah, I've got it.
The medics can't risk flying Tara to hospital.
Are you driving?
It's 20 minutes by road to the Northern General in Sheffield, where Tara works. The journey will be fraught with risk.
Just steady away. Yeah, we'll get a set of obs.
It don't matter.
All right, fella. Right then.
You guys all right then, yeah?
Yeah, thank you, yeah.
Cool.
I'll take this and we'll see you.
See you there, mate.
So we've got on scene and there was an RRV and a DCA there, and the lady was stood up against a fence holding this garden fork. So it was quite a tricky one really, because she wasn't able to walk out, and it was quite a tricky extrication because it was very narrow down the side of the house. And also we don't want to remove the garden fork because that can maybe exacerbate the bleeding, because as the fork's in situ it could well be stemming some of the bleeding, and if you take it out it could make it significantly worse. But eventually they managed to get some access with a conscious IO, give some morphine and some TXA, and she's gone by land to Sheffield Northern.
So there's nothing else we need to do. So airway's good, breathing's good. We haven't physically checked his chest. I am, but she's not complaining of any difficulty breathing or shortness of breath. No. And you're not struggling to breathe, just pain, isn't it?
Tara's vital signs are remarkably good.
Her SATS has been all right, hasn't it? Really on the job.
There's no sign of internal bleeding, but that could change at any moment.
GCS of 15, aren't we?
Yeah.
At Sheffield's Northern General Hospital, Tara's colleagues are ready and waiting. She'll be taken into surgery immediately.
Is he conscious?
Yeah.
It's late afternoon on the air desk,
Yeah, sorry, get him out.
All right, so just tell me exactly what's happened.
and a motorist is on the line to 999 operators.
Come on, it's over. There's another car in this, and that, it's an old man.
Right, okay, so where exactly are you, please?
Please.
Dispatcher Tyrone is scrambling Helimed 99 from the Topcliffe Air Base.
A19 at Ingleby, North Hamilton.
Whereabouts on the A19?
What? 3865. Not applied yet.
Pilot Harry is at the controls.
Clear area departure over the traffic lights. Roger. Everyone happy? Yeah.
Paramedics Daz and Sam are on the case.
Okay, 101. There are a few birds there just on the... yeah, roger.
Harry will have them there in just 12 minutes.
NS99 has lifted, routing towards Northallerton. We're going to an RTC on the A19 for car versus lorry. We don't have much more information than that at the moment. The A19 is a bit of an accident black spot. We often have some very serious collisions there. Sometimes they prove fatal. So there's obviously sufficient information on this call to make our dispatcher concerned of the allocates us to attend.
Visual standing traffic. Yeah, visual. Traffic's still moving down the southbound. So chances are, yeah, so it's a northbound accident. So chances are I'm going to put it in a field next to it.
Looks like it's right by that bank of trees, doesn't it? To the...
The crash has happened on one of the busiest roads in North Yorkshire.
99's overhead scene. We're just looking for a place to land.
Yeah, it's a truck on its side, isn't it? Yeah. There's no police there, that's why the traffic's still going past. We need to land this side really, because we don't want to go across an exposed carriage around the far side. Yeah.
So I'm going to make an approach, and if I end up hedge hopping, then so be it.
With traffic still moving, the team are struggling to find a safe landing place.
The patient's actually just down here to the left. Okay,
What do you want to do, Sam? It's your call.
Can we get out of that field over the other side of this road?
The other side of the road?
Yeah,
not really, no, there's no access out of this either.
I'm just thinking avoiding any fences.
At last, Harry brings them down safely in a roadside field.
Right, leave us all down, Sam, clear to go.
Thank you all.
Oh, nice landing, team.
On the ground, a small van and a 7-ton truck have collided at speed. The truck has snaked across the carriageway and flipped onto its side.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Local paramedics are treating 30-year-old Pierce Grimmer. He has the most serious injuries.
He's got a lot of pain lower spine and he's also extremely tender C-spine.
Okay. Has he come out of that lorry?
Yes.
Self-extricating?
He was the passenger, that's the driver.
Right. Has he got himself out?
He has walked, but he's not. He's feeling a bit woozy now. He feels heavy.
All right.
And pain in this elbow here, so I was just going to try and give him some pain relief.
Pierce, hello. Where's your pain at the moment?
In my neck and my head.
In your neck, okay. Just try and take some deep breaths for us. Just nice, slow breathing down. Can you remember what happened?
I just pulled out and then we on the side.
Have you got any tingling anywhere?
Left arm.
Okay.
In my hand.
Anywhere else?
Left leg.
Okay. I'm just going to loosen this collar up a little bit because it's digging in your head. Can you just keep a hold of his head where it is?
Sam fears the tingling may be the sign of a spinal injury.
What I want you to do is I want you to keep your head still, okay? I'm not going to put that brace on because it's moving your head into a position I don't want it in, okay? So should we just pop Scoop on floor and just get him to lie on the scoop that way then? Yeah.
Pierce was trapped in the overturned cab along with the driver, who is unhurt. Police are trying to establish exactly what happened.
Have you got pain here in this leg?
Yeah, a little bit.
Were you able to stand on that leg when you stood up?
Yeah.
Passing motorists helped Pierce and the driver out.
There was a car pulled over and he was waving like that, so I just stopped. And then they were in the cab trying to get out, so it just helped smash the windscreen so they could get out. It didn't smash very easy though, it was quite hard. But he was panicking, so we had to try and get him out. And then just lay down. They started going all lightheaded.
So can you shuffle your bottom to here for us? Just bring your feet round.
I'll get your feet.
So you just got to get yourself off this curb now onto this bit here. Good man, that's it, well done.
You're all right.
That's it, brilliant, well done.
Now just go with it, just try and relax back, all right?
Do you want the head now or?
I'll get it.
I'll take it.
The medics are immobilising their patient on a rigid spinal stretcher.
Oh, that's cool.
All right.
Just relax
You got his
your
head?
legs down.
Pierce is the manager of a delivery company. It was an ordinary day at work until the accident happened.
Wiggle both your toes for us.
There's 3 patients, all self-mobilised from their vehicles. One's been immobilised and assessed by Sam now. The other 2 are sat on the curb and just been assessed by a road paramedic.
Squeeze my fingers. This hand. Squeeze it as hard as you can. Where does that hurt?
It's going right down the arm.
Right down your arm, okay.
Pierce's movement down his left side is worryingly weak. Sam wants to get him off to hospital quickly.
Just one on each corner, please, guys.
Are we all right?
On Dazzy, shout then, guys.
We've got 3 patients. All 3 have self-mobilised from their vehicles onto the roadside here. The 2 guys from the carrier sat down there and they're both a bit shook up, I think, by the incident, but don't appear to be in any pain. And the gentleman, unfortunately, has got back pain, so Sam's just assessing now. And hopefully we'll be sending him off with the DCA to James Cook Hospital.
The medics are amazed that 4 people walked away from this crash. Pierce's injuries, though, are causing concern.
I'll ring trauma desk for this patient.
Yeah, okay.
Are you happy with everything?
Yeah.
Hello, can I give you an update regarding our patient who's going with the DCA 1768 to James Cook, please?
Yeah, hold on, just bringing up. Is this the one off the A19?
Yeah, so we've got a 30-year-old male who was a passenger in a lorry that's rolled over onto the central res. He's self-extricated prior to our arrival. He's a step 2 spinal pain with abnormal neurology. He's got paresthesia in his left hand and left foot. So yeah, he's going with the cruise James Cook.
Yeah, Roger.
These guys are really lucky, given what's happened here today. Our patient was the passenger in the front of the lorry, and he's managed to climb out of the lorry and managed to self-extricate over to this verge. Obviously, there's a lot of adrenaline involved in these sort of things. He's probably quite shook up at the time, and that can sometimes mask people's injuries. So when he subsequently got here, he's actually complaining quite a lot of pain in his neck, and he's not able to feel down the left side of his body. which is a little bit concerning to us because that could indicate some spinal damage and some nerve damage.
Pierce is going by road because carrying him through a hedgerow and over a wall to the helicopter could worsen a spinal injury. The major trauma centre in Middlesbrough is a 15-minute drive. Back in South Yorkshire, another of the team's patients is making a remarkable recovery. Nurse Tara ended up an emergency patient in her own hospital after a freak gardening accident.
I was carrying it upright like that and tripped over the threshold here as I was going into the shed and tried to sort of throw this out of the way. And unfortunately, the handle of it went into the spokes of the bike wheel, which made it stay upright like that. And as I've carried on falling forwards, I've then fallen on top of the fork, which impaled into my abdomen.
Her fork's prongs are still covered by the syringes surgeons used to protect them in the operating theatre.
I thought I was going to die there and then on the top of the fork. And all I could think about was that my children were due home from school and that they would find me dead in the shed. So I knew then that I had to do something to try and help myself. I managed to somehow find the strength and managed to work the handle of it free from the bike spokes. And then I just stood with it still in my abdomen, but with it sitting on the roof box like that.
Unbelievably, she dialed 999 herself.
Just the relief that my phone was in my pocket and that I knew that I could get some help was just unbelievable.
Surgeons at the Northern General discovered previous abdominal surgery meant luck was on Tara's side.
As the fork's gone in, it's hit the scar tissue, and the scar tissue has kind of acted like a little paddle and moved all my organs out of the way. So although it had gone in quite deep into my abdominal cavity, luckily, because of my previous surgery, it saved my life.
And she has no wish to become a gardening accident statistic again.
In terms of carrying forks in the future, I would definitely keep the fork facing downwards, probably at arm's length as well, just in case I did trip.
At RAF Topcliffe, in between emergency call-outs, Andy and Paul are on sluice room duty.
It's just taking a pride in what you do and the unit that we've got, and cleaning really is just one of those basic things which needs to be done.
We work together a lot, me and Paul, so we tend to do a lot of this. Or should I say, Paul tends to do a lot of this when I work with him. Don't you, Paul?
Yes, sir.
Staff. Oh, got a job, Paul.
Helimed 99 is being scrambled to Malham Cove. It's a 30-mile flight for pilot JB.
Cat A departure to the west towards Malham. Out over there and turn right.
Very good.
All okay?
We are clear left.
Yep. Lifting.
The Cove is one of Yorkshire's most spectacular and remote landmarks. The huge limestone cliff is popular with climbers and walkers, but its beauty belies its dangers. There are few details. All the team know is that a walker has collapsed at the top of the cove and suffered a seizure.
20 minutes, 27 miles.
The call taker states that the patient is not a known epileptic, so doesn't normally have a fit.
We're going to keep going straight on here. We've got a gap through the cloud there.
There's a couple of reasons why it could have happened. One reason is they could have had a drop in their oxygen, so they become hypoxic. Other reasons it can happen, it can become hypoglycemic, so, you know, such as a diabetic, head injury, infection. They could have a tumour that they don't know about. There's all kinds of reasons why somebody could fit.
The unseasonable weather is getting worse. It will be cold and exposed at Malham Cove and could spell danger for their patient.
There's a DCA just coming up the road now. Got police.
Yeah, there's a note just gone in. The caller is waving at you, so you're somewhere in the vicinity, in a limestone area.
There's loads of people, but there's loads of people on top of Mountain
And loads of limestone.
And loads of limestone.
I tell you what, I'm just going to come down here and then we'll hover taxi.
In front of them now, they're wearing black and red.
Black and red?
Not going to land on the path, I'm going to land up on the hill a little bit.
I've seen them.
Oh yeah, I see them waving now, yeah, got it.
Black up there. I'm not going anywhere yet.
No. I'll get out just in case anyone comes close.
Okay mate, you're cleared out.
Pilot JB has brought them down close to the patient. Paul is out first.
Hey mate.
My lad is down there with us, so he looks to have fitted.
Okay.
He's not hit any rocks, so we caught him just before he dropped.
Did anyone see him fit?
Yeah, we had hold of him while he was fitting, so we just kept him still.
Okay.
We've kept him in the same spot. He's got a history of back problems and brain surgery. So he was having a fit, would he? Yeah, he was having a fit. Definitely shaking him about. On forming at the moment, yeah. Right. Now then. You all right, mate? How are you, mate? You all right? I'll just try to get to you safely. Yeah, no problem. I don't want to become a casualty myself, you know what I mean? Can I pass you that, mate?
Andy's patient is lying on the weather-worn limestone pavement, a petrified prehistoric riverbed at the top of what was once a waterfall bigger than Niagara.
What's your name?
It's Andy.
Oh, right, I can't forget that because my name's Andy as well.
25-year-old Andy Elsender is smiling, but he's had a full-blown seizure.
So what's occurred?
Like a collapse.
Yeah.
So I've got a condition where the cerebellum sits in the spinal cord, and it's happened a couple of times. I don't think there's any more pressure there, but it's still every now and again, and I think.
So essentially, you've got a brain.
Yeah, Arnold Chiari
condition.
Yeah, it's scoliosis.
Okay. Okay.
I often have.
But apart from that,
low heart pressure. And that's about it.
Yeah. So. Okay. Okay, and so you've come up here today and then you've had... Do you fit a lot or...?
No, it's maybe, I think, 3 times in my life.
Oh, right, so you've come up here today and you've decided to have one up here, haven't you?
Yeah.
Bonus.
Andy is keeping the mood light, but he needs to assess his patient immediately.
Can you catch that?
I'll throw it to you, all right?
It won't break if you drop it, so don't... Oh, he's broken it.
A good throw, but a poor catch.
Paul has brought a storm tent to protect them from the worst of the weather.
Cave Rescue, Element 99.
The local cave and mountain rescue team have been called in to help carry their patient across the uneven rocks.
Bob that over you, mate. Bob that over him, over yourself as well. Yeah, Paul, he's had a fit about 5 minutes long.
Yeah.
He's only had 3 fits in his life. If you sit down on it on rock, guys.
Yeah, good, thank you.
He's not hurt himself. He reckons he can stand up. I've just done a BP sitting. But what I've said is I'm not going to start moving him until we know what's going on.
Andy's readings are good, but there may be a serious underlying reason for a seizure of this severity. The medics are keen to get him off to hospital.
4.8, that's good.
This lad's had a fit for about 5 minutes, but thankfully he's come round. Sometimes people don't, but most of the time they will actually come round from a seizure, whatever cause it might be. So Andy's just currently assessing him, just make sure that all his observations are okay.
So you've not had any COVID symptoms?
No.
Do you think he'll walk down?
Yeah, mate, I think so, yeah. We'll get him up in a minute. I'll do his BP, mate.
Yeah, the cavalry's arrived.
It's the local mountain rescue team.
Hey, guys.
I think he'll be able to walk with support.
Okay, good.
I don't know, is that the nearest place you can get your vehicle?
Yeah. We can get him down that step 50 metres and it's an easy walk if you think.
Okay.
Stretch you on the side at wall in case we have a problem.
Okay, yeah.
And then let's just go from there then.
So, I've got a full set of obs, mate. All looks good.
Okay.
I'm just going to get him a stand up and do a BP whilst we dry under here.
What we're probably going to do is, because the cloud's coming in, we can't really relocate him in the aircraft at the minute. So we're going to, with support, walk him down to the footpath and then onto where their 4x4 is, and hopefully be able to relocate back to you guys. Over.
Stand up straight.
Yeah, it's all right. Here next to my foot. Can you get it out?
Right, just get in a good position and then we'll do your blood pressure, mate.
The last thing paramedic Andy wants is his patient to become lightheaded or suffer another worrying seizure.
Not much change from when we were sat down.
Oh, that's good.
Happy days, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, Paul, we're coming out. Hello, come in, is it like, it's nice and toasty in there. We'll just walk over with you guys in case he has a bit of a do-without.
Sometimes seizures occur with no warning. Andy is lucky it happened here, and not on the precipitous route to the top.
Witnesses state when he fitted, his arms and legs were shaking and he was foaming at the mouth and eyes were rolling, so it does sound like he's had a definite generalised tonic-clonic fit. So I've advised really that he should go up to the hospital. He's able to walk, his blood pressure's good, all his obs are looking good. He's just making his way across that field to the mountain rescue 4x4, and they're going to liaise with the ambulance crew.
It's steady progress. Andy may be feeling much better, but the scale of his seizure is concerning. At RAF Topcliffe, the crew spend up to 12 hours a day on high alert in a wartime control tower. The day can drag until the scramble phone rings.
I've got a job for you, mate. And it's somebody who's fallen off a horse, but they're in a rural location, and basically we're not going to get any injury information, and saying that she's not fully alert. Crew's 14 minutes away. I'll ask for an update while you're en route. Okay.
For paramedics Adi and Andy, this is a familiar mission.
Everyone happy? Yep.
LS99 was lifted and headed to Scarborough.
Okay.
It's estimated there are 850,000 horses in the UK. More than 4 riders die each year, and hundreds are injured. And the air ambulance team care for up to 100 annually.
No, I wouldn't get on a horse. We attend horse riders, I should imagine, at least every week. Patients quite often suffer head injuries, spinal injuries, can fracture their pelvises, and there's obviously their limbs to consider as well.
It's a 20-minute flight for pilot Harry, but it sounds like the patient already has help.
There's an ambulance just arrived.
I think I've got a visual, maybe possibly top of this tree line as described as something lighting in the spotted forest.
LS99 visual with the DCA prepared for landing.
DCA's virtually with them. Okay, so I'm going to put you in the field just with the DCA there on our right if you're happy, Adi.
Yes, happy.
The accident happened on the edge of woodland just outside Scarborough.
Hello, love, hang up.
Veteran horsewoman Rita Pickering was out riding when her horse bucked at a gate. She's shivering with pain.
So what we're going to do then, Rita, I think we'll get you packed up and onto the ambulance.
How far have you come?
From the gate down there.
Have you come often before?
Oh yeah, it's only the third time I come off her.
Do you remember it happening? You remember the gate?
I remember the gate being on.
Yeah.
Rita's been riding for 71 years, and despite her previous falls, refuses to give up.
No talking, just breathing, thank you.
She saddles up 3 times a week and rides out with a friend.
Have you got any pain in your chest when you take a deep breath?
No, only down here.
You got a bit of pain there. Have a little feel. So is this where most of your pain is?
There.
Just there. And you didn't have that pain this morning when you started? Okay. We'll give you some painkillers for that and it'll help with your breathing, and then you probably won't be quite as breathless.
It looks like Rita has broken several ribs, but she could have more serious injuries. She's going to be driven 7 miles to the local A&E.
That's minute one. Doesn't look like there's anything major trauma-wise, and she's going to go by land to Scarborough.
Rita's had a lucky escape.
She's obviously quite a fit lady, which has probably helped her, and hopefully her injury's just minor, she'll recover quite quickly.
The team are returning to base to await the results of Rita's x-rays. Her days in the saddle may be over. North Yorkshire spans an area of almost 3,500 square miles, from rolling dales to rugged coastline. All covered today by paramedics Paul and Andy.
Who's medic too today?
On standby at RAF Topcliffe.
What's good?
There's an emergency in Swaledale, one of the most remote parts of the Dales.
We're off for a male in his 50s who's been on a bike. I'm not sure if it's a push bike or a motorcycle bike. He's come down a hill and he's either slid off or he's crashed into something. Just looking on the map, and it's absolutely miles away from hospitals. So you've got places such as Darlington, which are probably the closest, but if he's got major trauma going on, he'll need to go to James Cook Hospital, which is, as the crow flies, 39 minutes away. and that's about a 15-20 minute flight for us. To drive there, you're looking at about an hour and 15, an hour and 20 minutes.
The accidents happened on a steep hill near the village of Keld. It's a popular area for cyclists.
Oh, there's somebody waving. You see the house down? See where the white van is travelling up the road? Yeah. There's a woman and there's a group of cars. Yeah. So somebody was waving there.
Pilot JB is homing in on a holiday and camping complex, but there's no sign of a patient.
I'll keep it running. You can have a chat if you want.
Andy's off to talk to the locals.
Thanks for getting into a house just round the corner.
All right, yeah, I'll just let him know to shut down, smashing. Cheers, mate. Yeah, shut down, mate.
No COVID issues, mate. I'm a firefighter. So we've come off the top bank, right at the top, the very top bend.
Push bike, yep.
Yeah, very top bend. Basically, there's an issue with his brakes, and he's literally just gone at approximately 15, 20 miles an hour straight into a solid brick wall at the top.
All right, yeah.
Flipped up and over and into the field.
Hey up, fella. Yeah, we're flying around looking for you.
Thanks for coming.
Where do you guys work then?
I'm retired, but I was in the police.
All right, yeah. Whereabouts?
Durham.
All right. And where are you a firefighter?
I'm firefighter up in Tynemouth. I was police as well, but firefighter now.
Try services, eh?
Paul Hume and his mate Lee are 65 miles from home on Tyneside. Paul's lucky to be alive.
Your mate says you've been coming down the hill.
Yeah.
Your brakes fail because it's wet and minging and steep. Straight into the wall.
90-degree right-hander. I thought it was a grass verge.
Yeah.
Like a high one.
Yeah.
But it was covering like Yorkshire stone bricks.
Okay.
I hit that.
Okay.
Gone up in the air, hit a fence, and then came down.
Yeah.
I obviously smacked the back of my head.
Yeah, you've gone over, haven't you? Did you flip over the wall then?
Yeah.
So you've hit the wall and gone over it?
Yeah, my bike's ended up actually over the wall, over the fence.
So, were you knocked out?
No.
You've managed to hobble here?
Yeah.
Where are you hurting?
My leg.
Yeah. Head all right?
Yeah.
Chest all right?
Yeah.
Take a big breath in for us. Move your arms. They feel okay?
Yeah.
Does your back feel okay?
Yeah.
Does your neck feel okay?
Yeah.
So the main thing is the leg?
Yeah.
So where's the main...
There. It's
here.
like an open wound there. Yeah.
Can I have a look?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Who bandaged it then?
Lee.
Oh, he did.
I don't know whether I'm shaking with shock or with cold.
I think you're probably a bit cold. Have you got any warm gear with you? I mean, you probably won't, will you?
No.
Paul's leg has been professionally dressed, but Andy needs to see the wound. His patient may need surgery.
All right, it's a good wound, isn't it?
Yes.
You're going to have good stitches on that, mate. I'll just put that back on. See that, Paul?
Oh, yeah.
There's no mobile phone signal out here, but as a firefighter, Lee knew exactly what to do.
I managed to descend down to the hill, spoke to a local neighbour. They've allowed us to use the telephone, and we're in a fortunate position to be able to call the ambulance service to be able to help Paul. We're acutely aware of the stress on the emergency services at the moment, but we're in a really, really remote location, so we're very, very thankful for you guys to be able to come out.
Paul's injury is deep, but not immediately life-threatening.
It's a good one, that, isn't it, mate?
Yeah.
You need a bit of cleaning up at hospital, is that fella? I'm not going to do it without you.
Okay.
So, does the calf feel okay?
Yeah.
Are you able to extend your leg, like a leg extension?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what about flex your foot? Yeah. Do you do a lot of cycling then?
Yeah, I've done about 7,500 miles this year.
That's a lot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, it's just oozing. It's quite a deep wound, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
It needs cleaning out, that, and stitching.
Paul was doing almost 30 miles an hour when he came off, but he won't require a flight to hospital. He's well enough to go by road.
You're preaching to the converted here for like wasting people's time.
We're not wasting his time. And what's happened to you could have been a lot worse, couldn't it?
Paul's top-end racing bike wasn't so lucky. It's a write-off.
I don't think you're ready for this part.
Go on.
Oh, it's cracked. It's crikey.
Sadly, yeah.
Wow. You were lucky.
Yeah. You couldn't have escaped.
Is it carbon fibre?
It is, yes.
There's no fixing it.
That's a big structural fracture, I'm afraid. Yeah.
It was only £5,000, it's not to worry about.
What? £5,000? Wow. I think you can go by land and we'll take you back by helicopter. I think that might be more appropriate.
The cost of the replacement is going to be painful for Paul.
I think you'd rather your bike broken too than yourself though, wouldn't you?
Well, can I have a think about that?
A ground ambulance is on its way to take over Paul's care.
I came up at like 50 miles an hour. I've got a scratch on my leg.
Around 100 cyclists die each year on the UK's roads, and Paul dealt with some during his police career.
I think I've been quite lucky, to be honest. The frame looks like it's almost smashed in half, which isn't great, but at least I'm okay. I'm just glad I'm not more injured, but I won't give up cycling. It's great. I haven't crashed many times, fortunately. This is probably the worst time, but it won't stop me cycling, no.
Paul's off to hospital in Darlington, but not before he thanks the local woman who took him in.
Apologise for the mess, mate. I've got blood on the towel, unfortunately.
It's the kind of happy ending the air ambulance team like.
To say he's walking around after potentially coming off and hitting a solid structure as the wall at 30, 40, 50 miles an hour and causing the damage to his bike, he's done remarkably well to actually come off with a leg injury. But obviously he had a helmet on, which obviously if you bang your head it can save your life. Just because they've been riding 15, 20 years and they've never fallen off doesn't mean you'll not fall off that once, and this just goes to show Paul's an experienced rider and he's come off and fortunately he's managed to literally walk away from it.
Paul's heading off for x-rays and a lot of stitches. Pierce, the lorry passenger injured in a crash on the A19, suffered whiplash and severe bruising and required 6 months of physiotherapy. The new driver no longer works for the company. Andy, who suffered a seizure on Malham Cove, didn't require any treatment in hospital, and the cause was linked to an existing medical condition. But he'll never forget an eventful day out in the Dales.
Everything was normal. Me and Rachel set off, and then once we got to the top, that was when I started to feel essentially like a faint feeling, lightheaded. And then I just remember, I think, grabbing onto the side, and then that was it. And then from then on, it was a bit of a blur.
But it hasn't put him off the great outdoors.
So when I have incidents like this, it just makes me want to kind of carry on with life more and more. And so me and Rachel since then have been up and climbed Ben Nevis together in the snow. So for me personally, just try and prove to myself that I can, do these things regardless of circumstances.
So is this where most of your pain is?
Veteran rider Rita broke 3 ribs and was kept in hospital overnight for observation. But she returned home and within a month was back on her horse, Maisie. Cyclist Paul, who hit a wall in the Dales, needed 6 stitches in his leg wound, but was soon back in the saddle. His damaged bike has now been repaired.